When I grew up, we grew up to believe that Robin Hood was a legend. You don't realise until you get older that Robin Hood was a crook. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor. The federal government, the state government, are stealing from the rich and not giving to anyone. So that's a big problem.
Generally speaking, the stock market is now 15%.
And it goes back to what we said earlier about management. I think those tax cuts are more of a vote grab for the votes they don't have, and it probably is. So I don't see anything significant to turn this or crank the engines up in the economy to improve productivity. Nothing significant at all. It's a coat of paint to me. That's not the physical asset. So I think I don't see any major changes, and I think that there'll be some winners in the lower to middle income. But what everyone seems to forget is that the business people, the corporations and the entrepreneurs actually create the jobs, and they're giving no handouts where that's needed. Look at the building sector. The building sector is 11.5% of GDP. Well, that's in a lot of trouble. Unions are asking for more money. I don't know what the unions are going to be building, but they're asking for more money for some reason, and only because the only work they've got at the moment is government work. So I don't see anything revolutionary in any budget from either side. I think it's badly managed. I look back when I was at Lend-Lease. It was arguably back then was one of the best managed companies in the world, and it got rated as one of the best employers in the world many years in a row. These politicians wouldn't have lasted 2 months at a corporation like that. And that's how you've got to look at them, the decisions they're making. But the only thing is, getting back to what I said before about GST, GST adds significant revenue, and that's a consumption tax. And you've got to provide some incentives back in the property market. So I don't think the tax cuts are going to have any real impact at all in the economy.